All right, guys, we're back with round 3 Edison Format, Epic Cards and Games at Hurst, Texas. We got Ryanide on the left playing Hero Frogs versus yours truly on the right playing Diva Hero Beat. So it looks like Ryan actually set Heavy Storm turn 1, trying to get me with the Pro Storm. So I start out with Upstart and send 2 back rows. So let's see. Looks like Ryan got me with the Pro Storm. Okay, 71. Oh, I did attack him. Okay. So here comes the Pro Storm, which I normally don't set 2, but this is probably like the only reason I set 2, because I had Hero Blast and Spark. Also, I didn't see the Pro Storm coming. It's a risky move, but sometimes it pays off. But here it wasn't too bad. It's like we kind of broke even. It just sucks I wasted like two kind of, not power cards, but just 2 solid cards like Spark and Hero Blast early. So Ryan Threatening Roars. I wonder what he was trying to protect. Oh, his Ocean. That way he could Caius me. That makes sense. So now I take 24, and I lost my Alias, which really hurts. So we're at 71.56. So I set and activate Trap Dust Shoot. Ooh, maybe Ryan would have activated MST had I held it, but nah. All right, so his hand is Gores, Junk, Threatening Roar, Miracle, MST. So Ryan's hand's not good. If I can get rid of the Caius. So let's remember, it was MST, Miracle, Threatening Roar, and Junk. Yeah, Ryan's hand's not good. Unfortunately, I can't deal with the Caius, and he attacks over my Gilman. I'm trying to remember what I had on my hand. And one thing I remember was I had a bunch of Miracle Fusions in my hand. So him Caiusing the Alias hurt really bad. So Ryan decides to set probably the Threatening Roar. I only play 1 Gilman, so this Diva is just going to get me another Diva. Okay, and I set 1, so it looks like Ryan did not set the MST. Maybe he would have MST'd at the end phase had it been MST, and Ryan just drew a Geki Break. So he's probably going to assume that I have a D-Prison or a Mirror Force or Torrential, something face down, so I think he's going to MST. Yes. Which I set a Miracle, and now he summons Junk. He's going to clear both my Divas. So I had triple Miracle Fusion in my hand that were all dead. So that's why I set the 3rd one, because I'm like, I'm not going to activate all 3 of these. If I'm lucky, I might activate 2 of them. But there's just no way I'm going to activate all 3. So I topped the E-Call to get Stratos, search Alias. So I think, yeah, I know most of Ryan's cards except 1, which is the Regeki Break. But I know the rest of his hand. I know Miracle is in his hand, which I know is dead. So I got to be aggressive before he draws another hero or a water monster. Okay, so here comes Miracle for Ab-Zero. So let's see, will Ryan protect? Because I have to hit the Junk, because if I don't hit the Junk, he could draw like a Swap Frog or a Dude Frog to make a Tastor to out my Ab-Zero. So I have to hit over the Junk. So I'm wondering, was it worth to protect the Junk? Probably not. I don't know. That's debatable. It depends on what. Okay, Ryan redrew the Gore, so another. That's not a bad draw, but it's not. It's okay. So anyway, 59-34. So right now, Ryan cannot deal with my Ab-Zero, so he has to pass. It's a good thing he didn't protect that Junk. I was thinking he could have protected it and then hope to draw a Swap Frog. But it had to be level 2. I guess he could have drew Dupe as well. Yeah, Dupe was another card. He's Unifrog. Yeah, I believe Unifrog is level 2. Okay, summon Alias, and now he's going to Threatening Roar. So one of the cards in my hand, I'm positive, is a Miracle. And I don't remember the other 2. So what did Ryan draw for his turn? Oh, he top decked Rhoda. I mean, it was only a matter of time. He had a lot of outs. He had Rhoda, any elemental hero, any water monster. Oh yeah, this day I was main decking Skill Drain with Diva. I was just testing it out. Because I was looking at it, what's a card that's going to help me win certain matchups? I've been struggling. You guys probably see me play this deck a lot. And the decks I've been struggling against have been Frogs. It's a tough matchup. It's always been a tough matchup. And Dragon Turbo. Now, I don't know how good Skill Drain is against Dragon Turbo, but at least it stops some of their cards. It stops Debris Dragon. It stops Red MD. Anyway, I honest over his Caius. So Ryan's at 4,000 by 24. So now Ryan has to decide, do I want to play Miracle or not? He has Regeki Break. He has Gores. Yeah, Regeki Break, Gores, Miracle. He's at 4,000. I mean, see, if he sets the Regeki Break, he doesn't want to discard either of those cards. Maybe Ryan should have played Miracle here, because how much damage do I have on the board? It's 44. He actually loses to Gemini Spark here if I have it, so it might have been worth it to just play the Miracle. But I think he wants to drop the Gores on me, but we'll see. Does he lose to Honest as well? If I go 19... Yeah, he loses to Honest, because I'll attack with Alias, drop Honest on the Stratos, and attack him for game. So he loses if I have a second Honest, or... So 3 cards that he loses to. He loses to Honest and 2 Sparks, but 1 Spark is gone. But I think that's all he loses to. So maybe his play was correct. But it is 3 cards. So here I Miracle. So I'm going for game. I know he's a 4K attack. He's going to drop the Gores. And thanks to Skill Drain, he's not going to get the token. And now I spark him. And this is game. So yeah, that one was debatable. It's like, if he plays Miracle, he doesn't, like, there's nothing I can do. So I think maybe he should have played Miracle there. All right, so game 2, Ryan went first. Set a monster, set a back row. Summon Alias. And attack over Treeborn. So I was X1 going into this run. I don't remember Ryan's record. Either A, he was X1 or undefeated. He might have been playing down. I don't remember. This was a little over, this was a few days ago, so I don't remember Ryan's record. Ryan's got the Heavy Storm again. Oh, man. He's got Heavy, Mirror Force, Substitute. Yeah, Heavy, Mirror Force, Substitute, E-Call. God, his hand's pretty good. Let's see. What's he going to do? So he starts off by E-Calling. Stratos, get either Alias or Malicious Edge. He has Treeborn, so he could grab either or. I'm wondering if Ryan sides out his Monarchs, man. That's one thing I've noticed the past few times I've played him. I think he does side him out against Hero Beat. It makes sense. So maybe I should stop siding in Rug. Okay, so Ryan passes. I wonder what his set is. This is interesting. Like, does he side out Threatening Roar against me? Because I don't think it's that good against my deck. It's not like I can... It's hard for me to OTK him. It does happen, but it's such a rare occasion. Okay, 79, 8,000. Oh, but never mind. He kept Kaizen. I thought he was siding them out because the last few times I've played Ryan, he hasn't drawn any Monarchs. Maybe he's just unlucky he isn't drawing them. Or maybe he sides out like 1 or 2. So maybe that's why I don't see them as often. Okay, now 2 back rows from Ryan. So I hit him for 19. And set a 3rd back row. So I know Ryan likes to side in D prisons and stuff, so. Alright. So he flips Storm again. But I go Gemini Spark, target the back row. And chain Hero Blast. So again, we broke even again with the Storm. Just because I had both Hero Blast and Gemini Spark, which I only played 2 Hero Blasts. Which I think that card is... It can be dead a lot. But it's like... I think 3's too much. But 1 is like you're never going to see it. But that card is... I don't know. I've messed around with 1. But it can be really good. So that's why I think you kind of have to play 2. And just... That's why I put Future Fusion back in my hero deck. Just so it's not as dead as often. Anyway, let's look at Ryan's hand. So he's got. All right, so he sets a monster. Come on, Diva. Okay, Stratos. So I have no waters in the grave because I put the alias back in my hand. So you guys saw skill drain game one. Frogs is, like I said, is one of the big reasons why I put. It's one of the reasons why I put skill drain in my deck because the frog matchup is just so hard. But the theory was. The theory, I feel like I don't want to play the pure stun Hero Beat deck because Miracle Fusion is such a good card. It gives you like, a boss monster, absolute zero, and an extender, which this deck doesn't have. So anyway, here I torrential him, so because I don't want him to dupe block me. So he just goes standby phase, so he won't have priority to use Substitute's effect. So I'm just kind of like torrential. I want all your frogs to be in your deck because me, you guys probably been watching the channel. I've played frogs for a long time. So I want Ryan to draw his frogs. I don't want him to slim down the deck and start getting all his. But unfortunately, he has 1-for-1. I think he has another substitute in his hand as well that he could normal summon. So yeah, Ryan's hand's insane. I guess I could have waited for him to drop all the frogs, but I didn't want to. I want him to just draw into dupe, draw into swap, draw into treeborn. But it was now I'm gonna get all. Now he's gonna get them all out of his deck. Yeah, this is not looking good for your hero. He's got Malicious Edge in the grave, so he's got Miracle Fusions live. This has just always been a bad matchup for heroes. You just can't deal with a 2000 defense substitute. Oh yeah, Ryan summoned junk. So he's got swap. Yeah, so he junked, bring back swap. That swap bounced the junk synchron. Tributes the swap so he gets dupe. Now he could pop that other swap frog if he wants, but it looks like he's just gonna keep it up on the field. Oh, I think did he draw a dupe frog? No, his hand is like Junk, Caius, Mirror Force. Yeah, Junk, Caius, Mirror Force, and another card. Oh, there we go. Gilman again. Oh, yeah, I remember I kind of messed up here. I always forget that Substitute protects all the frogs. It comes up a lot in the mirror match. I remember I played this guy at locals. He did. That's like only the first or second time I saw him at the local. He was playing Flamebow. He Goyoed my Treeborn frog, or no, what was it? No, he Goyoed my Substitute, and I let it go through, and then I brought back Treeborn frog, and it actually I was gonna lose, but since I even asked him, "Are you sure you want to take the Substitute?" I didn't tell him the effect, but I asked him, "Are you sure you want to take it?" And he looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, I want it." I was like, "Okay." Yeah, then the next turn I brought back Treeborn Frog, and it saved me from losing. Anyway, Ryan, bring back Treeborn. Anyway, let's go over. I sight in Smashing Ground to out, obviously, the dupe block, and to out Ab-Zero. It's not that great against this deck. I might try something else. I probably should have just scooped right here. Ryan's up so many cards. I think if I remember correctly, my hand's bad. I have no back rows. Gilman on the field. Yeah, I have a dead Diva. You can see right there, I have a bunch of monsters in my hand. I don't know why I didn't scoop. I should have scooped to save time. I think if we weren't on camera, I might have scooped. But I wanted to at least try to fight out of it, see what I could draw. But like, with that hand, the only thing I could draw is like Miracle Fusion and hope that it gets me there. I think that's what I was waiting for. I was just trying to see, will I draw Miracle Fusion? If I don't draw Miracle Fusion, I feel like I have no shot at winning. So Ryan leaves the sub, the swap. And yeah, you see here, I didn't draw Miracle Fusion, so I scooped. So game 3. Who's going to move on with a Good chance to make top 8. This was a 4 rounds of Swiss. Oh, I remember this game. So again, like I said, every time I play at locals, I'm always trying different things. So for the longest time, I was playing 3 emergency call on my deck, but I kept drawing them dead late game. So I decided to take out the 3rd emergency call for Crusader because Crusader makes. I just felt like I needed another monster. Technically, E-call is a monster, but if you draw it late game, it could be dead. So that's why I replaced it with the Crusader. So had that Crusader been an E-call, I would have been in a much better spot because I would have had Stratos on the field, and now I would have gotten Diva and Gilman. So I don't know. The only thing I don't like about I like the E-call, but the issue is you just draw them dead a lot late game. And it's not like in Hero Frogs, drawing dead E-calls is not bad because you can at least discard them with Regeki Break. In this deck, if you draw dead E-calls late game, they're just, doesn't do anything. Anyway, so I summon the android, attack his probably Bird Substitute that he set. Or Treeborn. I probably have Gemini Spark. Or at least I'm hoping. Let's see, does Ryan have Mirror Force? So we're 9,000, 8,000. So he dusts my Pulling the Rug. I think he's going to use the second effect. Yeah, he's going to use the second effect. He's got Miracle. What's he going to set? So I attack his sub. Ooh, he set sub turn 1. Now I hit him for 19 with Crusader. So 19 and plus 6. What did Ryan set? So Ryan's hand is 1-for-1, Substitute, Miracle, Rhoda. Man, that's an insane hand. So what do you do if you're Ryan? I think you Rhoda for Stratos. So if he chooses to go Substitute, he's holding the 1-for-1 and get swap. I don't know what his other back row is. Oh, it's he goes priority and then torrentials me. So his hand is 1-for-1. I guess he's planning to do the Substitute play next turn. So yeah, that was actually a pretty good play by Ryan because next turn he can go. Oh, but he doesn't have Treeborn Frog, but it doesn't matter. He can go Rhoda for Stratos, summon Stratos, search, activate 1-for-1, and yeah, he's gonna be in a really good spot next turn. Oh, he drew the dupe. That's unfortunate, but it doesn't matter. His hand's insane. So Rhoda, he's probably gonna do it now. Or at least he should. Rhoda for Stratos. Play 1-for-1, and then get the frogs out of his deck and have a live Miracle Fusion. So I skill drain him here. So this actually kind of stops him from making this play. Now he doesn't. Like, what can he do now? So this is why I was testing out skill drain. He still has Miracle, he still has 1-for-1, but he can still tribute Substitute itself. Just go 1-for-1, bring out sub, pop itself, and maybe bring out Treeborn just to get it in the grave. That's not a bad choice. Ooh, see, this hurt him really bad because now he's drawing all his frogs. He drew dupe last turn and he drew swap frog this turn. This is why I put skill. This is when I was testing out skill drain. The only thing is, if you want to play like the pure heroes with no divas and stuff, but I was kind of trying out both. All right, so here Ryan takes 100. So unfortunately, I won't be able to bounce back that honest. But my hand was really bad, so it's like I just gotta hope that he can't out my my honest. All right, 7,058. Set a third back row. Oh! See, guys, what I said? Stopping them from getting those frogs. Look at Ryan's past 3 draws. Dupe, dupe, swap. This is why I say with this deck, you want to get those frogs out of the deck ASAP. But Ryan couldn't because I had the skill drain. And I think he did the right move. Tarantulating my field and then waiting. Yep. All right, so let's see. What will Ryan do? Okay. What he's gonna set dupe for us. So we're both just stalling here. He's stalling with dupe. I'm stalling with honest. The only thing is he could out my honest with Miracle Fusion if he wants to, but he might be afraid of torrential. All right, so here comes Malicious Edge. I remember I have pulling the rug. So had he tributed for Akai's, I could have still pulling the rug even though skill drain was up. But this is unfortunate. And he didn't even search it because I skill drained the Strato, so he just drew the Malicious Edge. So here, attack, hoping it's Treeborn Frog, and it's dupe. Okay, so I do have Gemini Spark to out the Malicious Edge at least. $7,057. So his hand is swap. I think he said the other dupe. So he has like swap, 1-for-1, Miracle Fusion. So Ryan's hand's actually not that good. The only really good card he has is the Miracle. Okay, so this is... Alright, so I'm debating on what to do here. So I Gemini Spark, target, and then Chain Hero Blast, basically to make the dupe miss timing. So yeah, that will make dupe miss timing. So Ryan now has MST, his Dust. Yeah, a lot of people side out MSTs, but I'm keeping them in against Ryan because I can hit his D prisons, all that stuff he sides in, plus Dust Tornado. Oh, I drew Feature Fusion late. See, I don't know this at the time, but Ryan's hand sucks. He's got dupe, swap, 1-for-1, which I think might be dead. He could get like Treeborn and stuff, but the only good card in Ryan's hand is the Miracle. So if I can deal with the Miracle Fusion, I'm good. Anyway, 7,056. And what did he draw? What did Ryan draw? Oh, he topped heavy. Oh, no, that sucks. So I changed Gemini Spark, so that dupe will miss timing as well. And now he plays the Miracle. Oh, I remember now what happens here. So I chain 2 crows, get rid of both his heroes, so now his Miracle fizzles. So yeah, I'm in a good spot. Like Ryan's hand is dead. He's got, like I said, swap, 1-for-1. Yeah, but I think my hand is really bad as well. What do I have left? I need a top deck Miracle. Yeah, I need to drop Miracle. Come on, Miracle. Yeah, I only have 1 card, but Ryan's got just swap frogs and 1-for-1. So this was a grind game. Now the only issue is we're getting close to time. This is a long matchup, and Ryan knows this. This matchup is always a grind. Oh, actually, Ryan and I played. We played at a different local like a few days before this. Maybe it was like a week before this, but I didn't film it because it was only a single elimination tournament. And Ryan and I played in the finals, and we went into time. It just happens. This matchup, if you're going to play either one of these decks, this matchup, you're going to go into time. Maybe game 3, if you're playing heroes, you should, or if you're playing Upstart in your deck, maybe consider siding out Solemn. The reason I'm saying this because I went to I know I bring this up a lot, but I went to this large Edison tournament in Cooper's Cove like back in February, I think, or January, and I played 3 frog decks, and I went to time against all 3 of them. Anyway, 7,036. I just need to draw a miracle, man. Come on, give me a miracle. Ryan's drawing all his frogs. He just drew a Substitute. Oh, he drew another Miracle Fusion. But he has no heroes. Yeah, right now he doesn't have heroes, so we're good. Yeah, he doesn't have heroes. We're good. We're good. So he decides to pop the sub. Maybe he's playing around Skill Drain, because he could have popped the Treeborn. Oh, no, he's trying to pop one of my back rows. That's why he popped the Substitute. Doesn't matter. Both his duped frogs are gone. I think maybe all his swaps are... What does he have left in his deck? Maybe another swap frog? Okay, 7,036. Yeah, Ryan's hand is just swap frog, so I just need to draw a miracle. So Ryan could have like discarded swap to hit for an extra 1,000. All right, another back row. Oh no, he ripped it. Yeah, he ripped the E-Call. I think Ryan might be playing 2 E-Call. Oh, another reason why I kept in MSTs because, like I said, Ryan and I played in the finals, a single elimination tournament, like the week before, and he sided in Super Poly against me. So that was another reason why I sided in MSTs and stuff. Super Poly hurts, man. I don't want to get Super Poly'd. Anyway, 7,017, and I top Alias. Yeah, I know I'm in a bad spot. I'm at 17. But now Ryan's Miracle is live, so... Attack, crash with Alias, set a 3rd back row. Ryan drew Regeki Break. Summon Swap. Bounce Tree, so... I'm at 700, and I'm in time. And I just drew a Dead Spark, and I scooped. So I think I was going to lose anyway, or time was called. I don't think it mattered. He was probably going to win anyway, even without time. So, yeah, Ryan's moving on. I still have a chance to make top 8 based on tiebreakers. Hope you guys enjoyed that long match, and we'll be back soon for round 4. Bye, guys.